Tell me what you got out here tonight. Another cold night and another fire.
Yeah, this is a small A-frame home here north of Willis, and firefighters arrived on scene to find the house heavily involved in flames. Prior to the firefighters arriving, neighbors pulled out the two occupants or assisted the two occupants out of the house. Both occupants are critically burned. One was flown by helicopter to Galveston UTMB, and the second burn victim was flown to Houston Herman Hospital. Their condition is unknown right now, except that according to the paramedics on scene, they're both very critical. The cause of the fire is under investigation. Obviously, it's too early into the fire scene to be able to tell what happened. So we'll be here for a while trying to figure out what caused the fire.
What about any idea that you burglar bars are?
Yeah, there were burglar bars, it appears, on most of the windows, if not all of the windows. So that could have hampered them from getting out, and it certainly slowed the firefighters down from getting into the house.
Those were mounted to the inside?
It appears that the burglar bars were mounted on the inside of the house rather than the outside. So that's kind of odd. I've never seen that before.
Another thing, too, besides the fire, you got two trees down.
Yes, during firefighting activities, two large trees fell and fell onto the house itself. So, besides the firefighting, that's just another added danger that the firefighters have to be aware of. Not sure why the trees fell, but they both fell and took out the back portion of the house while the firefighters were extinguishing the blaze.
What about burn unit? You said some of the beds are starting to fill up around Houston area. They're having moved patients around?
As of a couple of days ago, there were no burn beds in the greater Houston area. 3 victims from a fire a couple of days ago were flown to Galveston and to Dallas. And so tonight's 2 victims, one went to Galveston, one went to Houston. So yes, I would say that the burn beds for some reason are full at this time and at the various hospitals here in the Houston area.
This was a fireplace. I mean, we're cold night and everything. No idea on smoke detectors or anything?
Have no idea if there were smoke detectors, and we encourage your listeners to have smoke detectors. Those smoke detectors will give you that extra few minutes of warning to get out if there is a fire. There is a fireplace in this house, and that's something that we're going to be looking at. Hopefully we'll be able to talk to the occupants here in the next few days, and maybe they'll be able to tell us what happened.
Tell me about the number of burns. You've had quite a few this year already.
Yeah, in January and February of this year,